He got a PTS. What is it? NPTS or whatever.
PTSD.
I don't know, whichever it is.
PTSD.
It's a military thing. You have post traumatic.
Shell shock.
Yes. Syndrome or some stuff.
You shell shock.
They give you money
Sergeant.
for it though.
This is called being
Carter.
an asshole. Excuse me.
That's all right. You go ahead when you get home. You throw some holy water on your forehead. You just said ass, even though ass is in the Bible. You remind me when you talked about a guy that was taking women to see model homes, and then he would hit them from the back. Huh?
Holes for the construction.
We're gonna call him the Bad Wolf. Have y'all ever do y'all remember the children's fairy tale called Little Red Riding Hood?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah. Did you know?
Uh-oh.
Did you know that story was about a little girl going to have sex?
I know now after reading it.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it sits with me though.
A lot of people, because it's no, it has evolved. Now the story that we read is a very clean little girl going to run after a cartoonish wolf. But from the beginning, it was a story about a little girl who became a teenager, I guess, and she was ready to go ahead and get her son.
Oh.
Yeah. We got the symbols, like the.
You got too much damn time on your hands.
Hey, I didn't invent this. I learned it myself.
These kids little fairy tales.
We need to know what we need to know what these little fairy tales tell
What
our
about the
kids.
Three Little Pigs and
I don't know about the three.
Because that's like my favorite story to tell.
Well, I won't get into specifics about it, but I hadn't researched it enough. But they say.
Who is they?
That's what I'm saying. They say the Three Little Pigs is a story. The Three Little Pigs is a story of a black.
Don't taint it because that's my favorite story.
Go ahead,
to read.
man. Go on, tell it.
The Three Little Pigs.
You ain't started now.
It's the story of a black man that raped three little white boys.
The other white meat.
I don't like that one. I don't like that.
That's our favorite, and he's like, "What?"
He went to blow their house down.
I don't like that. I don't like that one.
No, look, let's go back to Little Red Riding Hood though.
I don't like that one.
Uh-huh. And I'll put.
Oh man. I don't like that one.
Okay.
So hold on. What did the pig say by not by the hair of my chin chin chin?
Oh.
That shows that they're just now becoming like teenagers. You just start to get hair on your face and stuff.
Little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair of my chin chin chin.
Oh man.
I can't read this to my son no more.
All these fairy tales though have a very okay. Little Red Riding Hood. She's little. The red symbolizes she's entering womanhood. She likes to ride a hood. The hood is a phallic.
Stop it.
The hood is a phallic symbol. You know what phallic symbols are, right? I'm keeping it clean.
Yes, we know. Go ahead.
But she was supposed to go to Granny's house with a loaf of bread and some cream, and she's supposed to stay on the path to get to Granny's house. And she ended up talking to a stranger, which is called the wolf. And the stranger finds she's going to Granny's house, so the wolf goes to Granny's house and eat up the granny. And then he gets into bed and he tells Little Red Riding Hood, take your clothes off and get into bed with me. And
This is so hard.
Little Red Riding Hood get into bed and she say, "Oh, what big eyes you have, grandmother." She says, "Oh, what big arms you have, grandmother." "Oh, what big teeth you have, grandmother." And the big bad wolf says, "It's better to eat you with, my dear." And he eats up Little Red Riding Hood and she dies. So the moral of the story was
Don't let you tell.
Right. Don't you're supposed to follow a path. Now these are the symbols in it though. The big bad wolf was a man with a hidden agenda. The girl was she's new to sexual relationships. This older man wants to take advantage of her. What they're saying is don't give it up to anybody. That's one of the stories that they're saying. They say because everybody ain't really, the first time supposed to be a memorable thing.
It should be with your husband, but go ahead.
It's kind of hard to continue when you say stuff like that. It is. It's kind of hard, but Yeah, so the big bad wolf is a symbol of the man who's going to take advantage of the little girl who wants to experience something that she knows that everybody talks about. You know, everybody talks about sex. She ain't never tried it, so she want to try it. And when she gets to Granny house, she knows she's not supposed to be messing with this dude. So in her conscience, her conscience is saying, "I don't want to do it." That's why she says, "Oh, grandmother, such big eyes you have." But she's admiring something about the wolf that he has that she wants.
It's the appeal.
Yeah, she's past the point of no return too. He has big hands, he has a big nose, he got big teeth, big arms,
Big feet.
So if you keep connecting the dots, evidently he had something big that she wanted, and she saw it, and she said, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that," and she gave it to him. Little Red Riding Hood gave it to the bad wolf, and you know, that's what the story is trying to show forth in a very colorful manner. But it also shows forth how going to Granny's house was a safe place. So if she'd have stayed on the path and followed after what Granny did, she'd have been safe, is what they're saying. And Granny is also an authority figure. So the authorities or the people that's over her are telling her this is the way you should live your life.
But didn't Granny get eaten too? So she wasn't on the right path either.
Yeah, the big bad wolf had his way with Granny too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kept it in the family.
Kept it in the family. But anyway, no, she was rebelling against the traditional woman also. It's deep. These boys who wrote this thing was writing deeper than we could imagine. We're going beyond the surface message. Because what the women ahead of her was saying is, you be like us. We were the example. You know. And she was saying, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Now,
I don't necessarily think that the older women were the example if the grandmother was eaten as well.
Well, they were you know, they were the
I'm just saying.
They were the example for Little Red Riding Hood.
What it sounds like is that they were leading. They were trying to set the example for her, but they were not living the example.
Well, that could be in there also as well. You know, Mother, they don't say really a whole lot about her, but Mother just told her to stay on the path, don't talk to strangers. You know, so they
Was the mother married?
The mother was married. I don't know.
Did she have any other kids?
I don't know if the wolf knew mama or nothing like that.
The wolf knew grandma.
Yeah, he ate grandma.
Most likely knew mama too.
That wolf was a freak.
Well, maybe the mother was able to avoid the wolf altogether.
Why did the mama send Red Riding Hood in the woods on a path with some bread and wine by herself?
Because she was going to have to go through that part of life eventually.
This is see.
Your mother's not going to be able to walk you through everything. We can only, as a parent, we can only give you the information, but at the end of the day, it's up to that child's own personal choices.
Yeah. And I would say the wolf might have the granny already knew what the wolf was about. You know, and what was going on. So she was example. You know, this is what you want to do and what you don't want to do. So she said anyway, Red Riding Hood won't do what she wanted to do. She wanted some meat, and she was gonna get it from that bad wolf. They also said in certain poems that Red Riding Hood wanted to be a prostitute. I don't know how far I think they went kind of far with that one. And there was also another version where the wolf ate the granny and Red Riding Hood, and they didn't get killed. He ate them whole, swallowed them up in a moment, as the book will say. So they cut the stomach open and pulled.
Right. So what is as you were saying, the wood person? What is that?
The woodsman.
The woodsman.
Yeah.
What role what's the significance in his role?
Well, I think his name says it all. He's a woodman.
Oh, so she got some too from him?
I would imagine she did. They don't say it, but no, he's
that
a
might
savior.
be the link for the prostitution.
He's a savior, is what he is.
Or the pimp.
Well, because he had to come and cut them out of the wolf's stomach, so he saved them.
The damsel in distress type thing.
Yeah.
Captain Saver.
Yeah, but that's about it. That's what Little Red Riding Hood is talking about.
Okay,
Wow.
can you research the old lady who lived in the shoe then?
Crazy, ain't it?
Did
so
she
many
have like
children
30
she didn't
kids?
know what to do? Yes.
It does make you want to look at all of
them.
them. Somebody told me to look at Goldilocks and the 3 little bears. You know, what's she doing in the house with 3 bears?
Bestiology.
Snow White got 7 dwarfs. You know, I know why she had to have 7 of them though.
They were dwarfs.
Yeah, and one just ain't gonna do it, so she had to get They had little. Oh my, what little eyes you have! What little feet! What little nose you have!
On that note, I'm doing my shout outs. My son just told me. He knows.
He said that is inappropriate.
Hey, you got to teach him right from wrong. He knows.
We got it, but that it really ain't. It's speaking the truth. You wouldn't want to just read. You know this still. They don't read the story in schools no more.
They don't.
No.
They do not. It has been exposed.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't show Little Mermaid no more.
Little Mermaid. I'm gonna do more research on the Three Little Pigs though, because that's just hearsay right
They had
now.
a write up in Yahoo about that.
Yeah.
Disney characters. This show. It's not good to watch.
They just re-released the Little Mermaid.
I
Maybe
know,
they
but
took that
still-
scene out.
they
They
took
probably
that
cleaned
scene.
it up. Yeah.
What scene?
Where
I can't remember the exact one.
she was
but-
getting hit from the back on top of the clamshell. You remember that scene?
No. I still have it on VHS. I have to look at it.
You gotta look at the old one, the very first one.
Yeah, I still have it on VHS.
Check it out.
You know any new slang terms?
Just player?
No.
Yeah, you know any new slang terms? Go get one of the young people. See if they know any new slang terms.
Slang terms.
Yeah.
Man,
They told me slid is old.
slid is old.
Yeah.
Slid.
When you hit somebody and they get slid.
Yeah, slid is old.
Yeah, that's
I've
old.
heard that.
What do you have?
I don't have anything. I don't know any new stuff. You know, I use big words.
Big
Because
word.
he's so deep.
This is true. Yeah. I fish with an anvil.
Mm.
It's an anvil on the end of my line.
Mm.
Bluka.
They make penicillin for that.
Oh,
She's still standing on the dock with a little net, trying to get a minnow or two.
Oh, that's funny. He's stupid, man.
So you don't know no new slang terms?
No.
Mm.
We don't use a lot of slang in the house. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's one of those households. Excuse me.
Speak English.
Let's go to another topic. Well, we've got like 5 more minutes. What we do about people that's trying to be white?
Mm.
Avoid them.
You avoid
What
people
is
that's
trying?
to
What
be
is trying to be white?
white.
I don't know.
Just like trying to be hood, there's a trying to be white.
I just talk to the people that are in the middle.
That in the middle.
Yeah.
So what is trying to be white?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
You got me on that.
You know, they try to be back. You know what? Oh, wait. I guess because we have a lot on trying to be hood. But when you try to be white, nobody has anything on it.
Okay, I'll speak on it. You said figure? I'm doing my shout outs. Y'all
Trying
have
to
a
be
good night.
white is
Why,
when
why
you-
is it that when you want to better yourself or expose your children to a different
Element.
atmosphere, why is that you're trying to be white?
That's
well
not trying
when
to be
they
white.
when they want to hang out at the mall and
What child doesn't want to hang out at the mall? I mean, teenager anyway.
and they keep saying, "Oh my God, Becky,"
Oh my God.
That's just being proper.
And
That's
they
not
can't-
being white. That's
they
being
can't-
proper.
this is how we say thank you, thanks.
Thank you.
When you're trying to be white, you say thanks. Thanks, Chanel. Thanks.
Go to hell, Willie. Go to hell.
I'm for real. I'm for real. But if there is a trying to be hood, there is a trying to be white.
Yeah, because you know what? It's
I
trying to be
would
white.
just
The
call it-
guidelines for being white was made by who?
People that was hood.
Really?
Yeah.
All the proper speech and all that was.
We
Why
decided
is,
that
why
we
is proper
decided
speech
that
trying to be
Who
white?
made the
Help
English
me
language?
understand
Where did the
that.
English language come from? Who actually evolved it?
But why is that deemed
We
as-
took Ebonics has taken the English language and have changed it to more of a hood style where you find in the hood. So what did they change?
trying
it
to be
from?
white is like you don't want your accent. You don't like appreciate the accent you've been using, so you adopt a wider
that
accent.
still doesn't make sense to me either, because depending on where you grew up, if your environment, I was in the military or grew up in the military in Alaska, Joe, you